Hello everyone, this is Professor Patterns, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a tool that might completely change your life. It's known as NotebookLM. Basically, the way that it works is that you can add a bunch of different sources and then it converts those sources into study notes, but more importantly, you can use it to create a podcast. So I know it sounds confusing right now, but let me give you a quick demo. So here I'm going to add in a source, and for my material, I'm going to put in this paper. It's a research paper called Attention is All You Need. Now you can upload maybe 10, 15 papers like these and it's perfectly fine. Now you can customize the audio so that the host should focus on something. Let's just say I'm going to generate, and there we go. It created a 19-minute audio conversation between two people basically discussing this paper.
Remember those old translation apps? The ones that would just totally mangle the grammar and like spit out these weird phrases?
Oh, common structure for language tasks.
Okay.
But instead of RNNs, the transformer uses these things called self-attention layer.
Change the world.
And basically they created this entire conversation that revolves around this paper. So I don't need to read this paper. I can just listen to this podcast. And suppose that I wanted to get a little bit more clarity. Well, I can join the conversation. So
For sure.
let's try this out. I'm going to open up the interactive mode. And then while they are talking,
Whoa, did someone just break the fourth wall? Let's hear it.
hey, how's it going, you guys? I just wanted to quickly ask you to first give me a recap on that topic.
Okay, so to recap, we were just about to dive deep into the Attention is All You Need paper.
Yeah, this paper is all about the transformer, a new model that changed how machines handle language.
Not only can you join these conversations, you could even ask some questions. So something like, how does the transformer model improve upon existing sequence transduction models? We get a response right here. And it is using RAG, so it does reference or cite specific instances from the paper. So it's not just pulling in random bits of information. It does try to give you the most accurate piece of information. And then also it tells you in the podcast where this specific topic is discussed, which I think is also really neat. Now, this is only if you had one paper, right, in a PDF format. What if you want to do a deep dive into something like blockchain? Now, what you could potentially do here is take in video lectures like this one on blockchain and money. So this is lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3, lecture 4, lecture 5, lecture 6. And all I did was I uploaded all of these lectures here. So you can add a source, and under source, you can link a YouTube video. All you would do is just paste the link to the YouTube URL. After I did that, this was about 6 hours of content, and it created this podcast, which really condenses down all of those 6 hours into a 30 or 27-minute podcast.
All right, strap in because today we are going deep on blockchain.
Blockchain, yeah.
You sent over a really fascinating mix of stuff this time. MIT.
And I mean, they discuss all of these things. Like I actually listened to all 27 minutes, and it was a really fascinating podcast that they had created. I mean, it really did sound like two humans that were talking. You can definitely imagine a scenario where you might have things like the meeting notes from maybe like 5 or 6 different meetings that you attended. Maybe you have an entire user doc that you don't want to read. Well, you can just simply upload all of these things in NotebookLM, have it create either a study guide or a podcast, and then you can listen to things like this in the middle of your walk or something. And I think that's what's really cool about this tool. That's all I wanted to cover. Thank you all for tuning in. If you found this video interesting, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.